Hey guys, Boss Baby here. I want to talk about Phase 3. Real quick, I know my last phase I was pretty negative. I want to say I'm actually like pretty content with how this phase has happened. I don't really know how Warrior looks, and if when I do go into ST probably next Monday, and it does look like some, let's just say they're like, hey guys, Kata's coming out, so we put Kata armor on these bosses. I might have a different tune. But right now, Warrior looks pretty good. There's a lot of promising stuff for Warrior. The runes are fun. Nightmare incursions are really fun. I got to 50 the first night, which is an awesome feeling. And I'm thoroughly enjoying grinding Prebis because I think these dungeons are very fun. I like going into Blackrock Depths. I like going into Maradon. I like doing all that stuff much more than I like going into Scarlet Monastery. And prior to that, going into Shadowfang Keep, etc. So I thoroughly enjoy this. This is actually like my favorite parts of the game. When I'm nostalgic about the re-release in 2019, this is the shit that I am nostalgic about. It's like when I was in this final push. And I want to say, like, touch on this very quickly. I don't really care about the Nightmare Incursion nerf. I just wanted to hit level 50. And so, like, the fact that I could do that, and in one night, very quickly, a new method, also while grinding reputation I needed and getting a rune, perfect for me. Like, that was actually worked very, very well for me. So I don't mind at all. And I do understand, like, some people are upset they missed out on the gold. You're still getting a ton of gold from it. Like, that's the truth about it. You're still getting a ton of gold from it. You're still getting a ton of XP from it. You're going to level really quickly. And that's really kind of all that matters, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's when I was doing it, it was like, cool. I'm also getting some gold, but leveling this fast is pretty nuts. But my real issue, and I've talked about this before, I'm not going to get really into it negatively, but I don't understand, like, and I'm meaning this in the most genuine, earnest way. I for the life of me, I can't understand the direction Blizzard's going with this. And it's not with the buffing of classes or anything like that, but it's because they sell us on this soda and pretzels feeling. Like, they're like, we really wanted to be like soda and pretzels. Vanilla, at its core, and hold on, real quick. Everyone in the forums has this huge argument. Well, it's not vanilla anymore. You want vanilla, go back to era. My brother in Christ. It is Vanilla Plus. This is Blizzard's version of Vanilla Plus. This is Vanilla Plus. Telling someone to go back to era, or that things feel too different from vanilla, in a Vanilla Plus iteration of the game, is one of the worst takes out there. They have sold the entire large market of this was buying in on the hype from Vanilla Fresh or Classic Plus over the summer. And they've sold a lot of aspects of it to people. So saying like, oh, well, if you just go back to era if you don't like this, like, that's not how it works. Investing a lot of time into this, like, I don't get it. But, so it is still vanilla, despite what people want to think. I don't understand. I'm going to say that real quick. I'm going to go on a little rant. I don't understand the people who didn't like vanilla, didn't play vanilla, didn't play the classic version, or maybe they just quitting it, coming in with very hot takes or big demands on things that need to be changed in it. Like, dude, if you never played vanilla, or you never, you didn't really fully play it, or like whatever it might be, I don't want you in charge or really giving an opinion what needs to be changed. Like, I don't care. Like, someone who's like, yeah, well, I got to, like level 40 and it was pretty bad. Like, I actually hated vanilla. Like, I think all this stuff needs to change. Like, that's great. This shouldn't be for you then. Like, you shouldn't be playing a Vanilla Plus version of the game then, in my personal opinion. Like, yeah, okay. I would not play a TBC version if they fixed shamans. Like, that's the honest truth. If they fixed the group, they made everything raid wide, I still probably wouldn't play TBC. The issues in the game are still there for me. I wouldn't be able to play it. I wouldn't and fully enjoy it. Like, I'd probably play it, do a Karazhan, and then I'd be like, yeah, this is exactly how I felt last time. But who knows? So that said, I see this stuff, and I see them give Gruul level HP to these bosses, and there's 10-minute boss fights. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, where did the soda and pretzels thing go for? I was leveling today I was doing BRD today, actually, with the guildie. And we were kind of talking about this, and he said something that I think is very true. It's like, I'm not playing vanilla for this. Like, I'm not playing vanilla to strategize and have these 10 minutes fights. And I'm like, yeah, like, that's, it's accurate. He's like, I'm playing it because it's still engaging content, and I could smash it with my boys and, like, still hang out. And that's true. And real quick, like, we're not a dog shit guild. Like, we're not like, 3-hour Nomer. Like, well, yeah, we just want to hang out, bro. Like, BFD, oh yeah, big improvement there. But like, we're not a bad guild. So it's like me saying that, I'm like, I'm not trying to sell like, oh yeah, we're this, this dad guild. But like, whatever, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, we do all right. Try to push faster this phase. Okay, I'm getting a tangent there. But so I don't know. I don't know what the direction is of this. I don't know why they put this in. All they have to do is make slightly engaging raids. They could be easy. The bosses could be 1 or 2 shot. They could be very easy, but very fun, slightly engaging fights. And it would fit that vanilla theme perfectly while delivering brand new content, brand new loot, new stuff for people to do, and people would thoroughly enjoy it. That's all they have to do. You have to look at BFD. You have to look at what made BFD successful. And what made BFD successful was how accessible it was and how easy it was. And so it made Molten Core accessible. And I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious to look at the data. Because I feel like every single time in Classic, the content has been legitimately hard. Like, there's been a peak of content like Ulduar. Ulduar's not even that hard. But Ulduar, or ICC Heroic, or Sunwell, or Phase 2 of TBC, that the player population actually just dwindles. Like, I think that it shoots down a lot. And then the easier raids, Black Temple, TOGC, it skyrockets again. Because it's easier. People want to go in there, they want to raid, they want to get their loot, hang out, and bounce. They want to parse, whatever. They don't want to go in there and progress. I don't buy that. I don't buy that people actually want to progress. It's 2024, I'm 26 years old, and I'm definitely in the lower bracket of the populace. I can't imagine that the average player, who's probably in their early to mid-30s, actually wants to commit 3 hours or so to progress on a re-released version of a dungeon as a raid. I don't buy that. I won't buy it. The real reason I talk about this is this really concerns me because I don't know what they're going to do with Molten Core. Like, if this is their, well, we're worried people will be overpowered. If Molten Core has some, like, 12 mechanics or something like that, like, dude, it's just, I don't know. I hope they don't do that. They've done such a good job, I think, so far at the start of Phase 3. Please, for the love of God, fix Devastate Rune, and please, for the love of God, put Wrecking Crew back on head. Warrior DPS has no good Helm Rune. Besides that, things look really good. I'm very content with how it's done. Like, I went to bed with a huge fucking smile on my face because I got a 50, and all my friends got a 50, and I don't have to worry about anyone not getting to 50 this weekend. So, that's it. Blizzard did a very good job at the start of this. I hope they see now. I kind of was hoping that they saw this after Nomer, that this wasn't a good idea to do this, but we'll see.